It's Machiavelli. Sibuzi gang lakini sheria meza imejama kenu utadhani wa Maria. Tuko mavitu waita ongeza pia na uleta mpaka dust umekuja tukichia. Tuko na ganji bili tupi.
BLACKGEO, we back. Okay. Before we get into it, we gotta listen to my man Machiavelli, Big Bang. Let's go. Wine. Hey, if you don't know about this, it's Bing Bang, the biggest song right now in Kenya. Let's go. Before we get into it, let's go. Bing Bang, let's go. Yeah. Welcome back, BLACKGEO. Replay. I should, matter of fact. I ain't gonna do it to you. We're gonna comment down right quick. Okay, BLACKGEO. Alright, okay, BLACKGEO. Okay. Welcome back, BLACKGEO. Please like and subscribe to Machiavelli Sharks. Machiavelli Sharks, young producer and young rapper, young artist, hip-hop artist, bubbling up in Kenya, Nairobi. I told you, that's our base. I'm here in the secret layer in New York City, in the secret condo here in Harlem. But guess what? That song right there is one of the biggest songs in Kenya right now. Executive produced by who? Guess who? BLACKGEOs, Go See Africa, and the Flying Queen. Shout out to my squad out there. We're really about to shut it down. We're taking our Geo Studios, the Flying Queen Studios, the Go See Africa Film Studios to a whole new level. We started as just trying to do YouTube. We didn't really, I think even all of my guys I work with, I don't even know where you guys thought your channels was gonna be. But we just took what we did from the outside of film work and we brought it to our film work, and now we added the music industry to our film content, and we had to go get a young up-and-coming artist who's actually on the dark side. He's related to some of our studio members. We didn't want to give up too much. You gotta watch one of our episodes to find out. But guess what? Machiavelli Sharks was already a young producer, young rapper doing his own thing. Excuse me, people. You know I'm fresh up. I try to look good for you guys out here. But he was a young rapper, young producer, already doing this thing in Kenya. So it was very easy for us to get in contact with him. We was loving what he's doing. Please go back and watch Goon Life. You see the Goon Life out there in Nairobi, Malongo. Man, my man is really killing it when he hooked up with us. And we sat down first. He told us his story. And all three of us saw his vision. So right now, we're working as his management team. If you go to his new music channel, Machiavelli Sharks, Big Bang, that's where you're going to hear that. You're going to hear that song right there, Big Bang. Please. Like and subscribe to Machiavelli Sharks. And I don't want to give up too much, but we are video visualizers coming real soon. And when Sha B gets back, you'll know more. But anyway, people, give you more scoop of what the BLACKGEO is about. We were big fans of Nat Geo, Vice News, many different series out there, documentary series, people. And we thought about when me and Go See Africa really sat down, especially with the Claudia Walsh when she first came to talk to us, what the BLACKGEO was about. And you see, it's a big community. You understand? I was one of the first BLACKGEOs. Yes, I am one of the first BLACKGEOs. I was the first person to believe in that essence of the BLACKGEO. And all of our lives that we live, one person can live a life as a community. And that's why the BLACKGEO was started. We are not a selfish company, you know. One person takes care of many different people. So each person you see with the BLACKGEO, we're connected to many different people. So that's why this week you see Go See Africa, you see the young Machiavelli Sharks killing the BLACKGEO. It's a community channel. So any creators out there who's already bubbling up, who needs some more promotion, but who wants to come work with creators, please come work with the BLACKGEO. You see what we're doing. Miss Flying Queen has been sparking the young boy up also with his marketing game, looking good out there. You see the boy. Yeah, Machiavelli Sharks taking up for us. Me and Go See Africa, and all three of us got a lot of big things coming up this weekend. I got to get on the horn, go see Africa whenever he wakes up. But tomorrow, we're showing you how far our producers can go in the legwork we do. We have Nairobi, Kenya is our headquarters. Shout out to Nairobi, Kenya. You really believe in the things that we do, and that's why we chose your city. I told you, the BLACKGEO is a worldwide channel. We could be in many other countries, but we have been in Nairobi, Kenya. We've been connected to Nairobi, Kenya for the last 7 years. We have personal people who really like a brothership to our company. So that's why Nairobi, Kenya is our hub. But we choose many different countries, and especially America. We choose New York City specifically. So tomorrow you're going to see another episode of another producer of the BLACKGEO, Sha B. You know what I'm saying? Got a special series coming up tomorrow, Hidden History in Plain Sight. And I hope people out here are loving the content. But this week was all about the young boy, Machiavelli Sharks, Go See Africa week. The producers, I told you, we have a week where a producer takes over, he goes crazy. So this week, when you see the numbers going up about Tanzania, we have a Tanzania week, especially Tanzania. You will be seeing us soon. Our young producers and Go See Africa. He just hit, boy about to hit about 10,000. We got some people coming in. Go See Africa is about to hit 10,000 people. Let's clap it up. Let's clap it up for our man, because I was one of the first people to out there hit the streets for the boy Go See Africa. But we're going to give some Wise Guy TV. How you doing, my brother? You better like and subscribe. And guess what? I hope you're doing your thing out there on your channel too. You know what I'm saying? Wise Guy TV, I'm going to check you out. I hope you know the BLACKGEO supports a lot of YouTubers out here. You see the community that we work with. We're not we are a humble channel. We ain't no haters out here, YouTube. We love everybody who out there doing their thing. This whole world is big enough for everybody to have ideas. You feel me? And Wise Guy TV, keep doing your thing. I don't know why you retract these statements, but appreciate what you're doing. Keep doing your thing. Thank you for tapping into the BLACKGEO. But anyway, we have a thing on the BLACKGEO where one producer like me, remember I was going crazy about 30 episodes, and some producers would be like, yo, let me take over right quick. And you saw it. Go See Africa's going crazy right now. Blowing up. 10,000 subscribers is on the way, people. On the way. And the thing that we're doing is because we're building a big community. All our channels, we have different there's different entities. Like Go See Africa is very tropical. The Flying Queen, very marketable, you know, very fashionable. So when you see me on the Flying Queen channel, Miss Flying Queen, I will be in my suit and tie. I won't be out there looking like I do on the BLACKGEO, because on your channel we're gonna clean up real nice. Go See Africa, I'm telling you. When we go on the Flying Queen channel, we're gonna have to get our suit and tie game. You see how she cleaned up Machiavelli, Flying Queen? Yeah, when we on her channel. Please like and subscribe to Miss Flying Queen, the Flying Queen. She's taking over Nairobi, Kenya, and she's taking over Dubai. But our channel's very marketable because every channel it can tell a different story. And I like to keep the BLACKGEO rugged because we're very rugged people. You see how I do, you know what I'm saying? I just came from the dark side. Shout out to my people on the dark side who tap into my content, you know. But the community that we're building, you better watch out right now. Please like and subscribe, people, because we're already bigger than our subscriber count. We just give you the ideas and the baseline that we would do. And what we're doing right now, we're very unselfish people. We want to focus on each other's channels. So please, when you like and subscribe to the BLACKGEO, you gotta like and subscribe to Go See Africa, of course. You gotta like and subscribe to the Fly Queen. You gotta like and subscribe to CS Duck Explorer and Mr. Machiavelli Sharks. I'm telling you, that's the community we're building. All right, it's gonna be a lot of content, even more coming up. Your boy, the BLACKGEO, has been going crazy on YouTube. Two-wheel driver. Name a car for an edit. Name a car that I always want. Let me see a car I always want. Man, might as well go all out. Get a Porsche. Porsche, my brother. You know what I'm saying? Let's go all out there. You know what I'm saying? I know the insurance might be high, but guess what? When they say you only live once, I already had a Ford. I already had some other cars. Get a Porsche. So my brother right here, John Brister. Hello, my friend. This is John from Brooklyn, New York, saying shout out to Brooklyn, BK. I don't know if you know, but Sha B from the BLACKGEO was born in BK. Bushwick, baby. Long Island Hospital. Even though I'm West African, my parents came from Africa. We came straight to Bushwick. And Brooklyn, been living in Brooklyn for 10 years. Brooklyn's always in my love, because even when I left Brooklyn, I always had to come back to Brooklyn. And still to this day, I always go. Sometimes I go knock on the door to the people who still live in the old house, and you know how it is in BK. It's very dangerous. People don't do that. But please, let me tell you something about Brooklyn, though. Of course, you see the BLACKGEO. We started officially filming in Nairobi, but my producer, Go See Africa, my other producer, wanted me to bring it back to New York City. So guess who the first people who supported it was? Was Brooklyn. I'm telling you, the first people who came and jumped in the film when I came down in New York City was Brooklyn. So people, when you see us in New York City, yeah, we based in Harlem also. You see us in Queens. But my brother, John Bristol, when we touched down in Brooklyn, the BLACKGEO, the film crew, tell them how hyped we are. And thank you for saying that, my brother. This is authentic. You know how we are New York people. They always say that we angry. You crazy. You come touch down with real people like John Bristol, the BLACKGEOs. We show you the real New York streets. Please check out this new episode coming tomorrow. It's called Hidden History in Plain Sight, the hidden legacy of Queens. John Bristol, we taking over this city. We showing you that we don't just got to fly to no other country, okay? Yeah, we based in Nairobi, but when we come to New York City, we treat it just like Nairobi. Very cultural. New York City has, John Bristol can tell you, you go to one side of town, it can feel like you're in South America. One side of town, you feel like you're in the islands. One side of town, you feel like you're back in New York City. So that's what we do on the BLACKGEO. The same thing we do in Nairobi. We show you many different neighborhoods. Before we take it to around the world, my brother, I've been to over 70 countries around the world. I've been to every continent. So when I'm based in Nairobi, it's because you can show many different sides of the world in one city, in one country. Same thing in New York City. I don't have to leave New York City to show you America. John Bristol, no. I could dominate. Right now we're showing you Harlem and Queens a lot because there's so much stuff to show you. So Brooklyn, please take some time. When it get cold, I'm waiting to the dark streets. John Bristol, you know what it is. Hoodie season. Hoodie season, I'm going to be in Brooklyn, man. I'm going to be filming heavy in Brooklyn. Heavy. You already know. Please tell the people in Brooklyn that the BLACKGEO always loves Brooklyn. Always loves Brooklyn because I was born there, baby. I'm always going to be a BK, baby. You already know. And I hope y'all been loving the content. I know y'all been seeing a lot of Swahili episodes because what? Because of my producers, where I told you we taking over Tanzania, Mombasa. We're going back to these places. So yes, people, we speak multiple languages. Nina Zoa, Kuzumgumza. I hope my Swahili people don't laugh at me. Kuzumgumza. Yeah, was Kiswahili. Yeah, I'm getting comfortable, people, speaking Kiswahili up here. So people, learn other languages. I actually speak also Spanish too, and I speak Kolokwa. But I'm also, every 5 years, I'm trying to learn new languages, people, because it enhances your not only your vocabulary, but your thoughts and brains and your mindset. Different cultures, of course, but different ethnicities that you want to be a part of or you're going to be around. So sometimes we go to these countries, just try to first learn the regular words of hello, how you doing, and please, and thank you, stuff like that. And then I introduce you, because I'm just now getting comfortable learning words in Swahili. Last 7 years, I was cool with having an M-Tough City speaker for me. M-Tough City, of course, you know, it's translator. I was cool because majority of people, they know English, but it's always better, even when I was living in the Spanish world, when you start speaking their language, even if you don't say it exactly right, they're gonna love you better. And then you know, as you learn from them, little words like my Swahili people, y'all always saying alafu and kabisa. By the time you hear those words about 1,000 times, you're gonna understand what those words means. Okay, alafu I think is then, kabisa I think is absolutely or something like that. Or hopefully that's what it means, people. But guess what? I hear those words all the time. So when you're in these countries and you're going to be around the culture, you're doing business in these countries, you're around these people, you know what I'm saying? Be a part of the culture. Immerse yourself. You know, it's like somebody coming to the hoods in your neighborhood in America, and then they start saying, yeah, you know, this is a nice hood. You're going to question this motherfucker. You're going to be like, yo, you all right? He's going to have to immerse himself in some hood tones, you know what I'm saying? Especially in the U.S. Trust me, I know about this, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of the content we do, we go to many other cultures. Of course, we're going to break it down in English. Even myself, if I don't understand Swahili, my people break it down in English. If I go to a Latin country, if you see me in Morocco, you're going to actually see me in Morocco very soon. Back in Morocco doing stuff in the Eastern Sahara. A lot of people who speak Arabic, they're going to break it down in English for you. But guess what, people? It's not only just going to be English out here in the world when you travel the world, okay? All right, so don't be afraid to go to places that don't speak the language. I told you about the 70 countries. Majority of places, their main language is not English. Of course, you're gonna find people who speak English, but one or two of those countries, just pick up a language here and there. It then it becomes fun. Learning Spanish, it became fun for me. At first, I was like, oh my God, but now I actually love speaking Swahili, with, especially with my MC Chan. I hope she's out there. She's watching, the queen. You already know. So, anyway, people, you got me off track, Bristol. You know what I'm saying? You got me off track. This right here live was just to tap in with my subscribers. I'm trying to be on my big YouTubers joint and see how we can go. Right now I'm watching some good Afrobeat. I don't want to get copyrighted, but what song is on? What song is this? Oh, okay. Boy, you lucky I don't want to get copyrighted. I told you, people, the vibes right here in this city. You leave Africa, first city, majority of us touch down is America. A lot of us Africans, after we leave New York City, we go to other cities. I actually lived also in North Carolina, got to live in other states. I got to visit a lot of states, but a lot of us, after we leave New York City, we moved to, you'll see a lot of Africans in D.C., Atlanta, Georgia, Philadelphia, Minneapolis, Seattle. When I'm showing you this African series here in New York City, or just regular New York series, trust me, you would love to come here. You would love to come here. You'll be relaxing right here in the BLACKGEO secret layer condo in New York City, where a lot of my friends got to visit. Right here, you see the whole city view. Usually the balcony. I think if you watch my episode, the nationwide led protest, the first one, you'll see me on my balcony. You'll see the whole city view. But you can be chilling like this in New York City, or you can go downtown and get the city view. I may take people down, and hopefully I can get some interviews, but I may take people to the live, back to Times Square. Hopefully, I was talking to CS the Explorer. Shout out to my bro CS the Explorer. People, like and subscribe to my people, man. CS the Explorer is a burgeoning, I'm using big words, burgeoning YouTuber. He's already a worldwide person, traveler. But you'll see him in the content we're doing, the nightlife series. You saw him in Del Rey in our expat episode. But I was talking to him, so I was like, yeah, we may have to take the people back to Times Square. Not because that's not the only place we know. We know many places, but it is getting cold soon, so we want to steal some content for you guys. Just show you some lights, and hopefully I'm gonna start you on the red steps. And I'm gonna force the camera in people's face. New York City is one of the hardest places for people to respect your content. So you see people in my videos, I always say, I'm studying real show business in this city. How to interact, how to get people to respect what I'm doing on the street. Because when you're a regular person, you got the camera. Unless you got a big name, in my brain, the BLACKGEO's all the way up there. The BLACKGEO's all the way. In their brain, I'm just a regular ass person just walking down the street. Like, can you be in my video? Shout out to Asia Gabrielle, who was at the nightlight video. She hopped in, respected content. You see her, she's from California. She's she has a big Instagram. You'll follow her. I put her tag in the video. But we're trying to gain respect when we're out here on these streets, so people will jump in our content, respect it, not just jump and go crazy, but when we actually come in our content, we're on the streets wise, just to tell people to come interact with us. But when we're not gonna force people. But New York City is a place that it teaches me how to do a lot of things. But right now, in America, even all around the world, to Liberia, to Kenya, it's a big time politic time. Everybody, please pay attention to what's going on in your country. A lot of the nationwide protests are still going on in Kenya. Still a lot of protests going on in America, especially about the upcoming election. So and in Liberia is also, it's been a new president. And so it's a lot of things going on in the world right now that you gotta keep pay attention to. It's not just about traveling, people. And the thing about me, when I travel these places, I immerse myself everywhere I go. I don't just go to these places. Certain countries, of course, you go and you just have fun, but certain countries I love, I always immerse myself in the news and culture. All right. So you go to these places, people, immerse yourself in the news and the culture and the people, so you can gain a connection with that place, regardless if you stay there or not. So you can gain some knowledge about information that you can spread to the next person, and that's an understanding, people. Understanding. When you travel, it's not just about staying at the hotel. It's not just about researching where you're going to stay, what activity. No, learn about what the people went through. Research, all right? Like my bro, when you tell me about Paraguay, I didn't just look at Paraguay. No, I went back and researched Paraguay, how the country was established, the things they went through, the civil wars, the wars they went through with the neighboring countries of Brazil and all this. Yeah, you go back and research these countries. When I was in Argentina, yeah, I researched these countries. You're gonna be standing beside statues of people. Research these countries when you go there. Traveling is a school, people. But then when you create a business like we did on the BLACKGEO, every day is a school for us. So, especially when I'm back in let me name my other people my other film crew. They know who they are. Kabir News Group. I talked to my bro Leo, earlier before I left out to go to the dark side. People, we have some of the biggest views with the Kabir News Group. Shout out to Kabir News Group. No matter where we go, you can go to these places around the world. I can go to Germany. I can go there. But the most knowledge, the most people that we have fun is with the Kabir News Group. They know who they are. Elijah, Leo, Lydia, Teacher Jen, Teacher George, and my lady, the mother of the school who takes care of everybody. They are the essence of the BLACKGEO. When we start off first, we go there and get grounded, but we go there and get a lot of knowledge about Africa and about what we want to do in the near futures. And they're a very big part of our film team. I told you, in the future we have big studios that we building. We already have equipments that we already have, but we're building a lot of. When we say studios, not only about the place you have, but it's the brains too. We pause for the people who, these small people out here. But we're bringing a lot of people who have a lot of ideas. So the studios is more about ideas also. So Kabir News is a big part of our idea that we're building. All right. So big base, people, big base that we're building right now. You know what I'm saying? Big base. And I was actually on in DC and Doya live earlier. You'll catch me on the hopping on Nicolene G live. And guess what? Because I'm studying all y'all people lives. You know what I'm saying? I'm studying you guys live. You know what I'm saying? And you actually motivate me. I watch a lot of people on YouTube who motivate me. And it shows me that you got to interact with your followers, people. You got to interact with your followers, man. I'm saying something about this YouTube. Well, our YouTube. Our YouTube is about the things that we do, the things that we've been through, the stories we tell, or the things that we want to know about. And it's more about a news story. So every time you see our videos, especially on the BLACKGEO, it's going to be more like a news story. So we're looking at a different lane for our channels. Different lane. Because we always think that where we are right now, our mindset and the roads that we're going to be on is going to be totally different. So when we say we're more journalists, yeah, because that's what we're reaching to. We're not just going to say we're YouTubers. No, we look at more journalistic style work. So I'm always looking 5 years ahead of what I want to do. So yeah, and guess what? When Instagram models start calling themselves models, I can call myself a journalist too. You already know. So yeah, we are journalists. So because we always look 5 years ahead of where we want to be. Okay. If you don't want to be a businessman, but you're not a businessman, you got to call yourself a businessman, because that's going to get you there, calling yourself something that you want to be. Not lying to yourself. No, you're calling yourself what you want to be, people. All right? I ain't say go around calling yourself, lying to people about I'm an engineer and all that. No, you can say I'm a future engineer. You be like, yeah, future engineer, future this, future that. That's how you do it. All right? All motivation, people, but we are producers, real life executive producers, real life producers. We hit the groundwork. When you see this next episode, it also shows you the work we do. We hit the groundwork, and it don't matter where we are. We're very humble people. A lot of people, when they get to these cities, they think they're too good to do the things that we do. We get it from the TV shows and the network series. These people hit the ground and work. Why do you think these TV shows you watch and these videos you watch are so good? Because people hit the ground and run. They don't sit there and just at the desk you know, wait for a drone to do all this. No, bro. With your own feet, people, with your own limbs. You're going to see me at some legendary spots tomorrow. Legendary spots tomorrow. My own limbs, my own feet. Okay? And you're going to learn something. You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing you got to do with your business. We should go back to the Big Bang right quick. Since we're going to be in the intermediate stage, I'm going to hit y'all back with some Big Bang right quick. We doing some promotion there. Yeah. What's up?
It's Machiavelli.
You lucky. Hold up, people. Okay. Lucky I dropped my phone. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Tuko na ganji bili tubeifia wekfai na zitaka zimejaa kwa sinia Dabashisha na moshi na sida na skiara madeba sita Kicks night na luku adidas Ulala, sherehe bala, choma mbicho stome picha Madiba kwa dance floor, wamejaza bamba, vile wamepro
I'm grown, YouTube. I'm grown, YouTube. We're not trying to monetize. This is monetize me. That's it, yeah.
Dada ya sherehe, sindo unajua unapenda za bwerere Tutakubakua party time, many time, summer time Iko tight, night drive, na sinai, both tight, poison tight
Y'all gonna give me I got just some water.
Down the beat, down your knees
I'm always taking the hook. Then y'all gotta go watch. Y'all gotta listen to the whole song on your own. Machiavelli Sauce, people. Alright, that's enough for y'all. Nah. I can't. Machiavelli, my fault, bro. My fault. Say nothing. Let me tell you something. My man work hard. Broski work hard. Flying Queen works hard. The Go See Africa works hard. The BLACKGEO works hard. Please, people, go and listen to the song for yourself. Give a great review. The bro is killing it. Bing Bang is about to take over. It's already taking over. It's trending right now. In the Amapiano charts right now, people. Please. We about to hit some good visuals. He has a good mixtape, great mixtape coming up. We just teasing, giving some teasers out here. I told Machiavelli, don't give everybody, everything. Let them respect it one by one. The same thing as BLACKGEO. It's about substance over quantity, with us. Okay? When the BLACKGEO, when Go See Africa, first producer, started working with me, he saw I had a lot of mini vlogs on my channel. I actually raced a lot of mini vlogs. I had mini vlogs in South Africa, Morocco's, Egypt, Brazil's, different places, but I actually took them off because I said the quality. I want my stuff to have quality and substance. And it wasn't like it was bad, but it was just because we was going to shoot at a different quality. I said I'm always going to go back to them places. Been going to South Africa since I was 21. Been going to Morocco for the last 3 years. I go back and forth to Liberia every 4 years, every 3 years. So it's like, yeah. I'm going to go back and get that footage, but now we shoot at a different range. Just like Machiavelli, I told him, you working with the BLACKGEOs now. You working with Go See Africas. You working with the Flying Queens. You see how she, Flying Queen, I keep telling you, when I get on your channel, I'm wearing a suit. You cleaning people up like that, I'm not going up there unfresh. But I'm telling you, you working with us now, you're giving them great quality, people, great quality. No matter, when you looking at anybody, I just watched a YouTuber, I think her name is Kanye's World. Shout out to Kanye's World. And she only got maybe like around 600 subscribers, 650, 607, maybe around 650. Great content. Y'all people out here looking at subscriber count. When we build up our subscribers, look at our content. Don't worry about the subscriber count. Subscriber count is always going to go up if the content is great. But judge us over our content. When somebody send you something, check out my stuff. Don't just look at the subscriber count first and then check it. No, check it out first. Because the content is always going to be better than what the subscriber count shows. Majority of people who had even 100,000 followers, they probably have, 50 million views. That shows you, 50 million people saw this. It's great content. Now, maybe only 100,000 subscribed, but guess what? 50 million people saw this and still said it was good. Because sometimes you might watch something that's good, you just forget to subscribe. A lot of you call us baby YouTubers, whatever. We still have great content out here. A lot of baby YouTubers out here still have great content. And once we get the numbers that you respect it, and you go back, hopefully you'll go back and watch it, and you'll respect it. Because this YouTube is a business. I actually read up on some stuff, and YouTube is a business, people. You become a sole proprietor of your business, or you can actually make your YouTube an LLC. You know, and that's different things I'm in between my business I'm thinking about doing anyway. But YouTube is a real job, people. Y'all don't think, you think, especially when you want to get quality, you know, the work that we do, we're trying to get quality, real digital work. And that takes time and effort. It takes time to respect people to respect it. We started making longer videos so people can respect that we can make longer videos, even though you can't watch it or not. We just want to show people our reach, you know, at a smaller range that we are. So people who watch content out there and think it's easy for people, especially people who's out there shooting the content, hold the camera, cutting it up themselves. You may have a few people who work with you, but it's a real job. People's a real business. And I didn't. I think maybe after about 100 videos, I realized, like, damn, I am a real life producer. Shit is a job, man. There's times like when I'm between my dark side and my other business and doing the BLACKGEO, there's times I'm up cutting up a video till 5 in the morning, you know, and then I gotta work in maybe 4 hours. So that's when you realize, yeah, it's a real business. And it's a real business too. When I'm walking through the dark side, I'm walking through my other business, and I know somebody be like, "What up?" I'm like, "What up?" They're like, "Yo, the BLACKGEO." I'm like, "What you know about? How you know about the BLACKGEO?" Oh, you know. So it's a real business. Once you see people on the street start recognizing you, you know. So people, respect people on YouTube. Okay, we didn't start from media studios. We didn't start from Warner Brothers and Universal. No, we just heard about you can create your own stuff. You can create your own wave, and you can create your own platforms, and your own, networks. All right. It's like creating your own society, but it's more digital. You know, so it's pretty much where you want to go with it too. And that's the same thing I'm telling my team. Like, let's not think small, not just a vlog. So majority of the time, somebody say, "Oh, is this a vlog?" I'm like, "Nah, it ain't no vlog. For me, it's more like a documentary series. Wherever I try to do something, because I'm not, as my skills get up there, that's what I'm trying to reach. I'm not trying to just reach vlog skills. I'm trying to reach movie skills, people. Hopefully, the BLACKGEO skills get up there where he can start shooting movies. So when I try to shoot it more like a, like a more serious type thing, you know. So I don't call my stuff a vlog, people. Call my stuff a series, because this next video coming up is a hidden history in plain sight. And guess what? We have another one. It's about to hit 10,000 views in season 1. When I took you to Alfonso A. Schomburg's resting place, and Langston Hughes, Mr. Langston Hughes, the great Langston Hughes, and I took you to the African Burial Ground Monument. Yeah, this is a series. We have series. Nightlife is a series. Kabir News Group is a series. You know, Tanzania Versus is a series. You know, so this hidden history series is very big for us. We do this. It's very powerful for us, because we hit some legendary spots every time we go to a hidden history place or location or landmark, or or somewhere that's dear in ancestry. That's as close as us. That's the places I hit. So these series. Yeah, we trying to shoot like a real TV show, because once our skills get up there, that's what's gonna be, people. It ain't no vlogs, people. All right, these ain't no vlogs. All right, real powerful stuff you're gonna learn. This next video was real because some of the people I couldn't show, especially one special person I shout out to, DJ Buck out there, who was actually gonna appear in the video, but I couldn't put him in the video because he's actually related to a very special, prominent member of Black society here. So I respect, kept him out of the video, because we in real times, people. So BLACKGEO, we come across a lot of real people in this world, from New York City to Nairobi, Kenya. I've ran into a lot of creators. I actually know a lot of big creators who actually still call my phone. Got over a million views, million followers who know me personally. Yeah, I done sat down with big people in the game before. So I'm not used to being around people who got a lot of views, who people know. So my vision is getting up there with the device side of the world, because We want to create a nice community that we can send each other to different parts of the world, and then we do what we do. You know, I already traveled the world, people. Now it's time to dominate certain locations. Okay, that's what we do. Dominate certain locations. You know. Because guess what? A lot of these places like New York City, Nairobi, Jamaica, ain't no way you're going to show these places in one week. Ain't no time you're going to show these places in 1 week. So we're going to give you like a yearly series in these locations. So Nairobi, you're going to see Nairobi killing for a year. New York, killing for a year. Wherever we choose, whatever, because we got another special location, killing for a year. Right now, our two main cities is New York City and Nairobi, so we have a lot of legislators. We're setting up extra with our content, so we're taking care of homes first, home base. But we have many other places we already have set up for you, you know. But because you can't leave these cities, you cannot leave. We can't show you New York or the series that we want to give you in these cities. We can't show you that in 1 week and then leave. We're showing you our reach. We're a network channel, real network business. So places we go, we're going to show you that for a year at least, or half of the year at least. You know? But actually, we have a special South American country after I come back from Nairobi. We will be touching down there soon. I got to get my Spanish back up. So I've been going crazy in my Swahili classes. I hope my Swahili people are happy. You know what I'm saying? I've been going crazy. Why didn't y'all tell me that Kupanga is to organize? I've been organized for a long time, man. There's some words that y'all should have been told me. I'm like, come on, you know, like Kutimbele. Yeah, Kutimbele. You should have been told me that a long time ago. I told you, BLACKGEO, I'm learning a lot of great words out there. Great words you should know. Great words. So any country I go to, actually, I think the next 3 years I'm gonna start learning Arabic because part of my first name is actually Arabic. So every country that I'm gonna do business in extensively, I'm gonna learn at least the elementary of the words until I build up. Until I build up how much I want to know. But right now I'm actually in Swahili school, people. In Swahili school, it's very fun. I'm actually able to hold a baby conversation with people, you know, and I'm learning words that they even surprised I know. And I actually have a whole booklet. I have over maybe like 300 words now. 300. So even if I forget the word, I can go right here and grab it. But majority of the time, like if I see it, actually I can read it better than hearing it from somebody, their accent. Swahili accents, once they can speak Swahili, is very fast. So right now I'm just learning the base of what words mean. What this word means. This word means that. I'm like, okay, cool. So when I get back to Nairobi, you will see me flexing my Swahili a little bit. Yo, people, the Flying Queen be trying to play me when I'm speaking my Swahili. It's cool, Miss Flying Queen. I'm speaking, alright, I'm speaking my Kiingereza Swahili, okay? But when I'm saying my words, okay, people, I say it my way. Don't hurt me too much. When I get back to Nairobi, I got a lot of surprise for y'all with my Swahili words, okay? I ain't saying I'm going to be speaking Swahili all the time. But when I'm saying something, I might throw some out there. You be like, oh my God, how you do that? That's it. That's all I'm going to tell you. Okay? So thank you. Thank you. Well, 38 minutes. We going to keep this live, man. This live was just to get on. This the vibe over here. You know, shout out to my bros, people who shouted out, who came on the live. Wise Guy TV, Two Wheel Driver, and bro from Brooklyn, John Brister. Tapping in Brooklyn. I told you Brooklyn's always supporting. I didn't just say that for no reason. You see a Brooklyn person right here, regardless if it's 100 or just one person. Brooklyn will support people. Living in America, you would think anywhere in the world, where in America you think people can support you. I know a lot of people in different states. And if I'm going through something, majority of the time, the first person I might call is in New York City. Trust me. I know people in the South, North of America-wise, East, West. If the first person, I'm telling you, anything I'm going through, the other side of my family is a person from New York City. Trust me. So people always talk about New York don't support. We're the first people to support anything that becomes a trend or anything that they set the trends anyway. New York is a trend-setting city. So when you ask for New York for support and New York loves what you're doing, they're going to support you. Or they're gonna be around because New York people are everywhere. New York people is everywhere. And we know haters. I mean, you got the pocket of baby haters in New York, but that's baby. Majority of people are not no haters in New York. Majority of people, we got things to do, and we support a lot of people in the world, and we're from other cultures in New York City. So, you meet a New York person, majority of them not gonna be no haters, okay? But we support the haters, okay? We support them. We support everybody out here, man. Just put your hate on that side of the room. Okay? Just keep your hate on that side of the room, okay? That's all. You know what I'm saying? That's the problem, people. Like, I used to struggle with that too. You get a lot of hate, or you think people hating on you, but in the essence, you just gotta let people talk about you, regardless of what they think, because your life is your life, person. Your life is your life, you know. And half of the time, you know, people want to know more about what you do. So once you figure that out, people want to know more about what you're doing. It's not more about a hate thing. It's just, you're either more exciting, or you're something to talk about. So you gotta take it either way. They're more excited to find out what you, or they just, they just want to make your story. So you gotta live with it. You gotta live with it. You know. Trust me, I got a lot of people who do digital work outside of YouTube. I could be calling right now to do content with, or to do my editing and filming. No, I do all my stuff. I got a team if I want to, but I do all my stuff. I'm not calling nobody who been doing it for the last 20 years. You know why? Because that's what? They don't have the vision I got. They don't have the vision. Because first off, the stuff that you see on the BLACKGEO, you got to do without a camera. I did this, all the stuff you see on the BLACKGEO is without a camera. It's the visions I already lived, and I was already talking about. So you got to live that life and see that vision outside of it before you can start filming. All the stuff you see on the BLACKGEO got nothing to do with just coming up with nothing. No, it's stuff that we already lived, we've been through. You have to have that experience. So the people who have all these cameras and stuff like that, they don't have that experience. Though. Ain't nothing about no camera, people. Do you have that experience? And then when you show that experience on camera, how does it come out? So when you see our content, you see an experience, because this is the things we live without a camera. Can't make it up. Can't make it up when we walking through the neighborhoods of Kabira singing Africa Unite. That's stuff that we did without cameras, people. Alright. You see me playing basketball in Harlem and the kids know and stuff, yeah, because I've been walking through these streets for years. Alright. You see me up there in the layers of the BLACKGEO studios in Nairobi, the mansions, yeah, it's because I do business with real people. I respect real people. I've been doing this for years. These places I've been here for years. Now we just give me out the digital side, showing you how you network with people, how you do business with people. You just think it's a YouTube. No, people. This is a business behind a business. This is people who respect us behind a YouTube video. We just showing you how to do business, but we put it as a show. It's more of a show. And then, we want to be creative with it too. So as we give you the show, we'll give you some spin-off episodes of, you see us, the Uncharted Africa, like me and Flying Queen took you to see some animals. But then we might give you some inside edition of secret village life, hidden mansions in the village, stuff that you got to be real connected to real people. So it's a broad scope that we trying to be here, that we trying to do here. Right now, I'm actually looking at a big hit. I haven't heard this song in so long. When you let the YouTube just go crazy after one song. This is actually Tamaya and my man Buju. It's so cold outside my right now. Yeah, so it's actually getting cold in New York too. So I may have to play that song after I get off this live. You know what I'm saying? But first, I started the live off great. I hope the team was happy about this live. I started the live off great. Bing bang, people. Bing bang. I'm not even going to tell y'all the stuff that we got planned for the Big Bang. What time is it over here? I'm 7 hours behind you guys. Yo, squad. You see this live? I woke your ass up. Alright? Definitely, I'm waking somebody up in the morning. But we got a lot of big things bubbling up for Big Bang. Bang, bang. Yo, I'm telling you. Let me tell you something about
Machiavelli too. Very much surprised us. Very much surprised us. I think we was chilling at the secret. We was chilling at a great spot in Machaco's, you know. And I remember I asked the flying queen, like, what you think about Machiavelli? She was like, yeah, I like him. She was like, I love his vibe. But yo, nobody said the man had determination, bro. Like when we telling him like, yo, this is what you need to do. And I said like we bully him. No, it's just like we like what you're doing. Yo, you should do it this way. The man takes advice, he takes heeds and go. And that's another thing that these young people don't understand. Like me and my father just had a long conversation about this because my nephew got kicked out of school for a good reason, people. Because he's smart. Yeah, it's crazy, right? But long story short, he's a baby. He's like 6 years old. It's a great. It's actually he didn't even get whipped because it's a great story. I would love to get kicked out for the reason he got. I used to get kicked out for a ridiculous reason. He got kicked out for a great reason. But long story short, we were saying that a younger generation, like when I was growing up, a person who was 3 to 5 years older than me, I couldn't say shit to him. I mean, of course, you could. Any dude say something to you, you're gonna, tell him to respect you. But you growing up as a kid, somebody 3 to 5 years older than you, if he's giving you some advice or he's telling you like, yo, you should do this, you should do that, you gonna have, you respect it because you just look. Regardless if we were saying it, he may lead you in a good way, he may lead you in a bad way, but you still took some type of advice because you said, you know what, he's 3 to 5 years older than me. Now this younger generation, I mean, people around Machiavelli's age, I ain't gonna say all of you guys, but sometimes I'm scared to get some. I'm scared to be like, yo, let me put you on game. And I say I'm Jesus. I can tell you everything, but if I just want to give you one little small smidget of something I know, I don't know a few I could do. I could do that too. Because trust me, I still got people older than me giving me game. They call me a little N, little, you know what I'm talking about. So, and I'm in my 30s, people. So when I'm talking to Machiavelli, or go see Alfred's talking to Machiavelli, Flying Queen's talking to Machiavelli, there's no, like, his ears are open, pretty much. His ears are open, people. His ears are open. So his people who likes Machiavelli, who listen to him, the people he's bringing into his on his team, he's building a team himself. He has a few creators around him, and I hope the people who's around Machiavelli is respecting what he's doing because he's taking heed of different sides, walks of life, and different people who are connected in different networks and different industries. And there's one thing is just saying I want to do it, but he's actually hitting the ground and running, and he's working with us. He's taking advice, and he's going to take it to the people he's working with, and he's going to get better and better. So one thing these younger generations understand, like for myself, like take advice, bro. Open your ears. Like I struggle with that, even working with the people I was working with, and I understood like it's not about the equity, not about who got the most money. It's about advice, people. Advice, being knowledgeable, and if you take it with you, then you'll never know where you could go. So he's actually bringing something that a lot of younger people don't do these days. Go out there and seek advice. And I ain't just talking about crazy advice, because I don't take advice from everybody. He's taking advice from people who are investing in him. Okay, that's what I do too. I had to stop that because I said that to myself. I already talked to God about that. Take more advice from people who are investing in you, not just money people. No, who's really watching what you're doing, taking time to see what you're doing, whatever it is. Not just equity and stuff like that, but no, like if you playing sports, they coming over there to watch you play sports for hours. You're doing videos, they're watching all your videos. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. You're going to school, they're driving you to school all the time. You work on the other side of town, they're driving you to work all the time and picking you up. That's what I mean, investing. So when they pick you up and they give you advice, you take advice from the people, because guess what? That's the person who's waking up in the middle of the night picking you up. Or that's the person watching your videos, giving you the watch hours. So that's the person taking you to school. So I'm taking advice from them people. Now the people who just sit on their couch and they see you coming in, yo, you should do this. Get out of it. I ain't taking advice from you. You ain't get your now the people, who wake up in the middle of the night, maybe investing in you financially, but their time, their effort, they're seeing what you're doing. Those people you taking advice from. And then the ones who from the outside, who you just passed through, if they give you great advice and they give you side advice, whatever, you can do what you want with that. But majority of the time, you run with the advice from people who are investing with you, investing in you. spiritually, physically, all that. That's the advice we're taking nowadays. We're not just taking regular street advice. People just see one thing, like, you should do this. Like, I had to tell a friend, like, don't tell me how to do New York content. My New York content is specific. My worldwide content is specific. Don't tell me how to do New York content. I'm not just running around every New York street. No, every New York street don't got nothing to do with what I'm doing. Specific stuff. Because half the stuff we do, it got to match what we doing over around the world. And then you can't get me to even on New York street, okay? So guess what? Don't tell them. Just watch this. Like and subscribe. Okay? Now, the people who tell me what street and stuff, the people who work with us. Okay? Or the people who about to be in the video. Yo, 50 minutes, people. I got 9 more minutes. I said I was going to do an hour. I ain't know if I was going to keep my word. I ain't know if I was going to keep my word, people. You know, this was just to hype up our business. I came from the dark side. I told you, my dark side is very international. A lot of people who I work with the dark side flew out to Italy, flew out to Thailand this week. You know, it's a big week of traveling, so I'm probably going to be on the dark side. I'm trying to think how long I'm going to be back on the dark side. Just for 2 more weeks, right? Because what? I'm trying to think. Yeah, so I'm gonna be back on the dark side for about 2 weeks, and then I'm gonna hit it back to the headquarters, Nairobi. Shh! Don't tell everybody. Don't tell everybody that, right? Don't tell everybody. But before I leave to go back to, well, actually New York is a headquarter also. It's just like 2 dominant headquarters. They love each other. You know what I'm saying? But before I go back to the headquarters, because New York, I'm actually in the headquarters, loving it. I love New York. If John was up here, tell you, we had so much fun out here. But we dominate New York City. I'm taking you to some more spots in New York. I got one of my bros. He wanted to do another nightlife series. I'm telling people, they was loving the nightlife series. At first, they didn't know where it was gonna go. And once they saw the nightlife series, they trying to invite me to every nightlife spot. And I'm like, bro, I'm at the dark side. I get off the dark side kind of late. Not too late, but it's like, by the time I get on the dark side, I gotta run to my house and then run to wherever the location is. That's gonna be after maybe like 9, 10 o'clock. I don't know, how many people gonna be out there. But we may hit you on another nightlife series, Furious Nightlife. People are loving the Furious Nightlife series. Shout out to Go See Africa. He actually started that Furious Nightlife series. I told you our series, we have many different series. We actually started in Nairobi CBD. You know what I'm saying? What they don't see in the dark. So, but when we brought it to the Curve. Shout out to the Curve. I hope people in the Curve remember me, because I'm headed back to the Curve when I get back there. And I'm trying to do some sit-down content with the owner, because we gotta do business, man. We gotta do business when I get back to the Curve. They let me do an exclusive look. The nightlife look that you saw me in the Curve. You can't just get those type of looks. They have to respect what you're doing. You gotta sit down, talk to the people. Yeah, explain yourself, people. You can't just walk around and film their stuff. No, that's because they respect the BLACKGEO. Everywhere we go, before we sit down with the people who actually work there, security, the staff managers, everybody. We are the BLACKGEO. We are Ghost Out. We're the Flying Queen, whoever. We respect you. We came here to support first, but we also want to do this, and then we're going to support your place. So, everywhere we go, we want to tell the people that we want those places to be one of our film places, but we're going to sit down with the owners and people that work there, and always first ask and tell them what we do and who we are. Because we love those locations. Trust me, YouTube and BLACKGEO. If we wasn't doing this on YouTube for you, we'll still be at them locations. That's our chill spots. Just like this right here. It's my regular BLACKGEO condo, secret located in Harlem. You see all the views, and you know what I'm saying, beautiful. So, but now we just changed around. We branded it to a new spot. And a lot of places that we go, we branded. It's like when you saw me and Flying Queen at Brew Bistro. That's one of my best locations. They love me at Brew Bistro. I show a lot of support at Brew Bistro. On Gong Road, people right beside Junction Boulevard. Better go out there and support the people. You know, but at certain places that we go, we try to brand and say that's the spots you'll find us at. You may not find us at anywhere else, but if you hit old surrounding, I don't know, we may be there. We go to Curve, no, we may be there. You come to Kibera, please come to Kibera, to the Hope and Shine Center. We may be there, okay? You never know. Malongo, I don't know. We may be there. Harlem, I don't know. We may be. That's what I'm saying. You know, Queens, I don't know. We may be there. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I can give you some more locations, but I don't want to give it up, even outside of those countries. So we just want to. But when we go to those locations, we always find some place, a business, a family, you know, school, or whatever, and have a connection with that area. You know, some type of connection. Let somebody on the ground know who we are. Not everywhere, but specific locations that we go. You know, very cultural people. We learn it from our family. We learn it from our fathers, our mothers. You know, this is nothing. This is nothing that we. It was hard for us. My father, he was telling us, that's what we used to do to y'all. Drop y'all off at anybody's house. Y'all learn social skills, and that's how we did it. You know, nowadays these kids, nobody knows how to form social skills. Right now, I'm talking to myself for over an hour because I have a lot of things to tell you guys. Okay, a lot of things to tell you guys, but we're gonna do it on episodes. We're gonna do it on episodes. All right. And shout out to John Bristol. He said, "Yeah, you mad cool people." Thank you for that, my brother. Very authentic. All right. I just try to be myself. Trust me. Any person out there, when I first meet them, I always give the benefit of the doubt. Especially if you're older than me. I'm like, how you doing, sir? Hold on. It's until you disrespect me, then I'm like, okay, then I gotta calm down. But I have no beef between nobody on this earth. It's a problem with people out here trying to be so tough and mad. Why the hell are you mad at people for? That's why you aging people. You people out there, you wonder why you aging so fast. Because you're mad. What you mad for? I'm mad at this person. Now, I'm mad at the struggle, people. I'm mad at the struggle. But this individual person, especially my brother, what the fuck I'm mad for? Why am I mad for? That's our problem out here. That's why you're aging out here. You know what I'm saying? That's why the BLACKGEO, you don't see. That's why we still looking like we Gen Zs out here. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the ancestors. Shout out to the creator and that dark matter that's out there. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? But guess what? Stop being mad out here, people. Stop being mad. Find some happiness in your life, people. Find some happiness, and that's how your life slows down a little bit. You know? That mad and being angry and all that rugged. I mean, look rugged, but guess what? I'm happy. You know, through all my depression, through all my stress, I still find happiness, people. Still find happiness, okay? Still find happiness. I ain't one of them crazy people. It was a time I told you. It was a time I was going through a dark time. Shout out to Morocco. I still want to find happiness in this life, people. That's what you gotta realize, okay? Realize that. Right. Find your happiness. That's how life slows down. And many of us, that takes time to do. I was talking to a friend. She's going through a situation, but she's getting out of it. But I told her the same thing. You gotta find happiness outside of work. I'm not talking about work stuff. Nothing about work. Work is not going to meet the happiness. Something with substance outside of work. Because work is also substance for people. But outside of work, you got to find some happiness. So even if you lose work, you're still happy. You know, and I tell my work people that the same thing. I have found things outside of work that make me happy. So don't ever threaten me with you're taking something away from me because I thank you for this, but my life is happy without you. But I appreciate being here. Just you see me every day, or every time you need me, or whenever I need to be there. If I need it, I'm always helping people. But my happiness is within people. It's within, and it's whatever I'm in tune with at the time, or whatever I'm doing for the rest of my life. Yeah. So find your happiness, people. I'm gonna give you. I'll give you about 2 minutes left, a minute left. Left you off with a great quote. Find your happiness out there, and then your life will slow down, people. Stop aging so fast. Stop being so crazy. Every person you meet, every time you walk by the person, you got attitude. And it's from America to all the way to Africa to Europe, all around the world. Because I meet these same type of attitudes. Calm yourself down. Be happy. Okay? You first meet people. Next person you see on the street. The next day, you wake up in the morning. Say hello. How you doing, my brother? How you doing, my sister? That's the problem with people. You're aging too fast. Aging too fast. Right? So I'm gonna leave y'all off with a nice quote. I gave y'all a whole hour of the BLACKGEO Sha Blaze on my secret layer time too. Usually around this time I get off on the I get off from the dark side. I'll be over here like I'll be over here like playing football, like, oh, I'm like, oh, touchdown. You know what I'm saying? I get off on the dark side. We got a PS5 in here too. I get off on the dark side, just relax. Outside of doing work, computer work and stuff like that, and then write down projects. I got my BLACKGEO notebooks. I'm gonna write down projects, but relax time. But I say, I gotta get on live. I've been inspired by my fellow YouTubers out there, my fellow journalists out there, Decent and Doyas out there. I still see the Claudia Walks doing her lives out there. Of course, the Nicolene G's. I may not be on y'all lives all the time, but I see y'all lives, and it inspires me. And then, of course, the big-time YouTubers out there, Austin Holland, all these guys who be doing YouTubes. So, we got to interact, people, regardless if people see this see the live right now or not. You have got to spend time with Sha B from the BLACKGEO. I'll be screaming my drink. It's a great episode coming tomorrow. Hidden History in Plain Sight. Please watch that episode. Oh, very powerful. Very powerful. You're going to hear a lot of great voices in that episode. But like and subscribe to the BLACKGEO. Let's go. We out of here.